Avi Meyers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine. Check us on the web, ntnm.org. Over 95,000 shows watched. Caps24.org. We're very big on community policing. Sonny Hirsch, the chairman of the District Advisory Committee of the 24th District, who's my entire technical crew, runs the site. Find out all your community policing meetings. And throughout the rest of the city, 311, forget the message boards, see your police in person. As you know, one of the things we really try to highlight here are getting as many people as possible who are running for judge on the show, people who are qualified. People, in order to come on the show, have to be recommended by somebody else. And as a matter of fact, in this case, the recommendation was Judge Jesse Reyes, who is somebody I tremendously respect. And, you know, it's so important. That's why, not just here, but in Jewish Chicago, which is going to be available free on January 7th, I always make sure to have full judicial reviews. And the ratings actually are by judges and lawyers. I mean, I basically gather the information, but they're the ones who tells me who are good, bad, and ugly. So somebody who was, like I said, comes very highly recommended, and also by other people, who's running for a Circuit County judgeship, and I will let her explain to you what's involved, is Diann Marsalek. Diann, how are you?
How are you? Thank you for having me.
First of all, thank you. And what motivated you to want to be a judge?
Well, I've been practicing as a lawyer for almost 20 years, and in that time I've been a trial lawyer where I tried over 30 federal jury trials. So I felt like I had hit my plateau at the trial level and wanted to do something different, and I thought the judge would be a great experience, and I committed to serving the people. I've worked for over 20 years for the state of Illinois, and my whole career has been in government service, and I want to stay in government service.
Well, certainly being judge is a very interesting way to do it, and yeah, it's so tell us about what vacancy are you running for?
I'm running for the Philip Bronstein vacancy, who was a great judge. He retired, so that vacancy opened up. And I've been slated by the Democratic Party of Cook County for that vacancy.
Terrific. Terrific. We want to wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so what, I mean, you obviously cannot go out and, you know, you're not like selling soap. You can't go out in politics. You can't say vote for me and, 40 acres and a mule and all that. That just isn't done. So, you got to be more dignified. So, of course, you can come on the air here. You can have friends talk to me. But how do you go about letting people know about you?
Well, what we've been doing, I actually have a team of 7 other people that we were all slated together, and we've been trying to go to as many different events as possible. We go to political events, we go to ethnic events, we go to community events, and we just try to get our word out that way. That we hope that people will meet us. We can tell them a little bit about ourselves, because as you said, we can't talk about issues because the canons prohibit that. So we hope that they get a sense of who we are and what we're about.
Yeah, now, we were talking off the air, too, about community policing. Is that something you've been involved in? Or?
I've been very involved with that. I attend every single CAPS meeting. I live in the 19th District. And I'm also the chairperson of the 23rd District Steering Committee. And
Wow.
That committee consists of business people, individuals, and some clergy members. And we do all the fundraising, because the police technically are not supposed to be doing fundraising. So some of the things we do, this Thursday we're doing a senior citizen Thanksgiving lunch for 300 seniors.
Wow.
So we raised all the money to purchase all the food, and then we have restaurants that have donated their services to cook the food. We also do an underprivileged children's holiday party in December where we send out notices to 13 local schools. We have them give us names of people that they think need a gift, and for some of these children it's their only Christmas gift they're going to get.
Wow.
So we give each child a gift. We give them a hat, scarves, mittens, a stocking of candy, food, and other different gifts.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we also raise money. We buy bikes. So we bought 3 or 4 bikes now that we've donated to the city so that the police officers can go riding the bikes on their patrol. So we do a lot of good things for the neighborhood.
That's very cool. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, you definitely hit the right topic. I mean, over here we're very community policing friendly. So how long have you, wow, that's okay. What other kind of civic stuff are you involved in?
I was the former president of the Lakeview Citizens Council, which is a grassroots community organization that basically covered diversity to Irving and the lakefront to the river. So it was a big chunk of the north side. And I'm currently now the president of Central Lakeview Neighbors, which is my immediate neighborhood where I live, and it's another community-based organization. And I started a program there where we raised money, and we actually purchased landscaping materials, and we did all the corners in the neighborhood and then got all the neighbors to commit to taking care of those corners. And we
Wow.
actually got an award from the Department of the Environment from the City of Chicago for our landscaping. And now we're working on our neighborhood park, getting that renovated. So I do a lot of neighborhood work too.
That's very impressive. We can use a few of you in this neighborhood. I just have enough trouble with the grass, but the city needs to trim the trees so I can get a little more sun and the grass might grow. Mm-hmm. That's all very impressive stuff. You have a website?
I do. It's www.electdiannkmarsalek.com.
www.electdiannmarsalek.com. And do you have somebody putting it together for you?
I do have a webmaster that helps me because I'm not into the technology aspect too much. I also have a Facebook, and just trying to meet as many people as I can.
Yeah, Facebook is just fascinating. As a matter of fact, I'm Facebook friends with you. When you contacted me and all the rest of it, we had a situation 2 weeks ago where somebody dropped out of the show at 10:30 in the morning. I put a notice on the web. In 7 minutes, I had a guest that was there 2 o'clock later that day. It's just amazing. Mm-hmm. And I'm friends with people in all 4 county board campaigns, and I get to see everybody really snipe at each other like there's no tomorrow. And then in the middle of it, there's this 22-year-old Northwestern student who was doing a story about me is busy talking about karaoke singing. So it's a different kind of newsfeed. So anyway, you're running for judge, the Bronstein vacancy.
Correct. I have good bar ratings. I've been found qualified or recommended by many of the bar associations, including the Chicago Bar, the Decalogue Society, the Women's Bar, the Black Women Lawyers, the Cook County Bar, so many bars.
Yeah, highly recommended by Judge Jesse Reyes, who I think the world of, not to mention Larry Suffordin. And, I definitely think you should seriously consider giving a vote for Diann Marsalek to be a judge. And look at all the community service. I think you do really a good job for the bench and all that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
and
you.
good
It was
luck
a pleasure.
in the campaign.
Thank you very much.